I'm currently under a blanket recording and I have to script to my phone. As of now, I have 124 hours in Ultrakill, which isn't a lot, but I decided, why not make a review on this? So here I am. This video starts a series where I talk about my personal thoughts on games I played. I'll be going over my opinions about the game, the lore, level design, and some little things will give my personal rating of the game at the end of the video. Without further ado, let's talk about Ultrakill. Ultrakill is a fast-paced, first-person shooter made by Hakita and published by New Blood Interactive. Gameplay is pretty intense and fast-paced, which are things I like. I've played fast-paced games before like Pizza Tower, which I'll make a video on soon, and its replayability is definitely good as it gives great challenges such as P-ranking levels which you have to do by killing everybody, have some style, and do it quickly. It's not exactly easy, but doing all of them allows you to fight one of the best bosses in FPS history, but more on that later. The thing is, Ultrakill is still in early access, it's still being developed, and now the most recently is Fraud, which means there's going to be a lot more in the future, which I'm really excited for, like P-3 or the rest of the Encore level. The thing I love about Ultrakill is its lore. The lore isn't really explained all too much in the game, but the terminals and secrets do really shape the story that is Ultrakill. So, and I've watched a few videos on the lore of Ultrakill, and it's really complex. And since this is just a review video and not lore coverage, I'm not gonna explain it, but there are videos on YouTube that explain the lore of Ultrakill way better than I could. I just want to pause the video real quick because I have a few things to say. I've been doing a lot of lives recently, yes, but trust me, I will be doing more videos like around gameplay or things like this. Another thing is, since school's ending in about a month-ish, I will have more time to work on things that are like this in the future. I have a lot planned, and I really think you guys would like to see what I have in store. Anyways, back to the video. Level designs are actually really good, especially after the update that gave the levels a whole makeover, and in my opinion, I find them really cool. I like how each layer offers a new playstyle or gimmick to the game, like the train thingy or in 7-2, or being underwater those few levels. I feel like those levels are really good for being an indie game, and I really like how the textures or art style of the game is pixelated. It reminds me of those PS1 games or stuff along that line, and it just really gives Ultrakill that kind of charm that just has been sticking with me since I played the game for the first time. But before we move on, I would like to talk about one more thing regarding levels, and that would be the brand new layer of Ultrakill. Fraud. Fraud. Oh my god, Fraud. There is so much I can say about Fraud, dude. It is such a good layer, it definitely was worth the wait, even though Hakita had to recode every enemy in the AI. But honestly, it was really worth it. I could go on about Fraud for so long, just because of how good it is. The non-included spaces, the music, it falls into every category we've talked about. But we have other things to talk to, and fortunately we have to move forward. One giant part of Ultrakill is the enemies. They're all really cool in my opinion, and I like how they all have their own different gimmicks and behaviors, like how the Gutterman, you have to break the shield, or for you to do actual collateral damage, or the Cerberus, they get enraged when you kill one of them, to multiple them. They're all really well designed. I like how some of them even appear in later levels, like the Cerberus or the Hideous Mass. And some of them actually have really good lore and really good voice acting, like Gabriel, voiced by Gianni, or the Powers from the Fraud layer. The OST is definitely something I really like about Ultrakill. It perfectly fits with the aesthetics of the level, like some levels in Creed have Egyptian kind of sounding songs. And it's just really good. It just really gets the adrenaline. And I love the breakcore about it because it really fits the aesthetic of the fast-paced nature of Ultrakill. And I'm really excited to see hear what they cook up for the new layers, like Treachery or the Encore levels. One of my favorite songs come from Ultrakill itself, and it's actually been what was playing in the background this entire video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry if the video was a bit short or the video had a lack of editing or stuff like that. It's my first actual edited video and fully scripted, and I really hope to push out more better videos more often and just look better in, general. So for now, I'm just gonna take a break as this video took surprisingly long amount of time to, make, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. So,